Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Planning for Reality, and welcome to the very delayed March week 4 low priority cash stuffing. If you haven't already watched my previous video, go ahead and check it out. I explained a bit of why my reasoning for being late, but overall it was pretty much just for work. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you've been staying safe and healthy. I'm really excited to have all of this extra money to stuff this week for March week 4 into my binders to give them a boost. I worked really hard for it, and I'm really appreciative that I did have the opportunity to do that work that I did. And I hope to get more work like that in the future and have constant work. So I don't even know how much is left. So let's count it. We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 70, 370. Wow. To stuff into my lower priority binders, which is such a blessing. I was able to stuff all my high priorities, keep my grocery money aside, keep my fuel money aside, buy a Microsoft subscription for the annual, and I still have this left. What a blessing. And all my bills are paid. I'm on track with that, which is such a blessing. This system really works. Consistency, persistent, and you know, you need to look for ways to make money and try, you know, side hustles, things like that. I believe if I weren't, like, for example, wasn't doing DoorDash in between jobs, I don't think I would have been able to get to this point in my financial journey. So there are things that we can do to give our finances a little bit of an extra boost. Etsy sometimes also helps us out here. A lot of you are so kind and buy me a coffee, which I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And that all adds up. And usually with the buy me a coffee money, if you're wondering what do I do with it, it goes into my normal bank account where all my regular income goes in. And so when it comes in, I usually bulk up on something in the grocery store, because for me, the most important thing is roof over our head and food in our stomach, car to get around. These are the three things. So you will know that I always pay my bills first, my part of the mortgage and all my bills, my purple binder, my red binder for my car. I take out my grocery money, my fuel money, and everything else is important, but not as. So I always like to have some extra food in the pantry, in the freezer, in case of an emergency, in case something happens, in case we don't have, you know, we have a short week. So that's what that money usually goes towards. And then sometimes that $25, or I keep it out of my grocery money and I'm able to, and I put it in my challenge binders, because of that that extra money that people send me through Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you, bless you all. Thank you so much. Okay, I don't even know where to start. Let's start with emergency and give it some money this week. I don't know, I'm thinking to give it $40. So two $20 bills. I really want to $40, or actually I'm gonna give it, I'll give it $60. So 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, $50, because I've got other emergencies to cover as well. Okay, I'll put this 10 back and grab 60. I haven't planned what I'm doing with any of this money. I'm just going with the flow. 20, 40, 60, 81, 25, because everything is important to me. So when I see it, I kind of know. Just in case, I think we'll give it a $10 this week, just because we can. So we'll give it 10. And now it's got 20, 30, 45. I have to be careful not to waste it all in this binder, so that I can have some money in the other binders. Debt, I want to give it 4 icons for $40. So 20, 40, so 51, 52, 50, 70, 90, 310, 310, 330, 340. Okay. Getting ahead, we'll give $10. Oh, there's a 5 left. Okay, so we'll do 15. That's fine. We'll do 2. 10 and 5 is 15. So 20, 30, 45, 50. Okay. Good mark. Good start. Sick day is done. Holiday pay. We're going to give it $20 because we have the extra. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And this is for the end of the year. 20, 30, 45, 55, 60 in there. Retirement. We need that color, and we will give it 10. $20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80. Perfect. Okay, moving on. School. School. The 25 in there. Can't figure out if someone's knocking at the door. I don't have a bell. Or it's just the wind. It's not loud enough, but I had a peek out the window, but I couldn't see anything. So 25 now in uniforms. Photos. 5, 10, 15, and 20, because I know that it's going to come up soon. 20 in there. And I think we can swap out some of these. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we're almost at 2 kids' photos. If I can get to the 3 kids that are all in the same primary school, that would be great. And then I'll have the high school and the little guy, which I think I still have time for. Graduation 5. 10, 15, 25 in there. Okay. This binder. Let me grab the black. Marker. Medical. We will give, I don't even know the date. I'm going to pause and check the date. It is the 3rd of April. It's supposed to be for week 4 of March, but it's okay. I'll give it 5 so we can give everything else something, because I don't know where I'm at. 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 60. That's all there and correct. Pharmacy. I've been buying my regular medication with my grocery money, so I count it in. And this is just for restocking painkillers, band-aids, I don't know, those creams for first aid, things like that. 10, 25, 35, 40, it's all there. So we haven't needed any because I did get some a while back. And thankfully the kids have been doing well and they're pretty healthy. So yeah, it's okay if I take my time with that one. Okay, we'll take 10 and put it 5 back. 10, 25, 35, 40 in health fund. Orthodontics. Okay, this one here. I took my child for the orthodontics checkup at the New South Wales Health, and we're unfortunately not eligible. I cried. I actually cried when we were there because I had so high hopes that they were going to be able to help us. But the reason why my child's not eligible is because their teeth are not that bad. It's only if the teeth are growing on top of each other that it's really bad. Where my child, it's not that bad. My child more has a pointy situation happening in the front, and a little bit of overlapping with some of the teeth, but it's not considered very bad, so they're not eligible. So I have to say. And I spoke with Dad, and Dad said that if he does get some extra work, he will maybe try to come up with the first payment, which we don't even know how much it is because we haven't even had a consultation. I don't want to get myself into a consultation, get myself overwhelmed until I'm confident that I can do it. And right now I'm not confident that I can do it. So I'm going to wait on him, and I'm going to keep saving, and we'll see what happens. 10, 15, 25, 30. I don't know how I would make it a priority. If, like, what I would have to change in my budget to be able to cover that, because everything is pretty important. Like optical, for example, that's important. I don't know, everything seems important. So 5, 10, 15, 25. I don't know what I can cut out to cover that. I really don't know. Yeah. So that was a bummer, but what can you do? We tried. So we're adding 5 in dental. Almost took 2 10s there. 10, 15, 25. So yeah, I don't know. Medical emergency, I think I'm going to give it, let's give it 15. So 5, 10, 15. So I'll put 5 back and grab 2 10s. So 10, 25, 35, 40. Maybe some people might say that this extra cash, I should have put it all towards orthodontics if that's my current priority, but everything is so behind. So I need to catch up. So I can't really just dump it all in one category. Household, and we all know Ree has a lot of household issues. 5, let's give it 10. So now it's got 10, 25. I'm saving for an air condition before next summer. Look, we are coming into the cooler months, which is okay. I do need a heater, but I think I can get one for maybe $50 to $100, $50 maybe, new from Kmart, or a used one. But I don't really trust heaters if they're being used, because I know that they might have some fault depending on how the person stored them. So one for the living room would be great, and then maybe those little ones to put in between our bedrooms at night, just to warm them up, and then I could turn it off when everyone's nice, warm, and covered with their blankets and things like that. But we do get some really harsh cold nights here in Sydney, so I should get onto that because it's coming soon. 10, 15, 20. I think yeah, that's something I should get onto maybe in the next week or two and just have it prepared. I don't even have a rug, and we have floorboards right now, and they're pretty cold. So I should figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe get a rug. I don't know. New computer, I'm going to add 10. I have one going to high school. My coloring is horrible. Next year that needs a laptop. And my computer is just slowly dying on me. But no, it's not dying. It's kind of just slowing down. 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. Pest control. Let's add 5. Yay, we can start it. And I actually need to get this done. What color have we been using on this binder? We've been using blue, I think. Finally, we can start this one. Plants and garden. Also, we're going to start with a 5. We'll color in the pot. 5. Home repairs, we will give 10. I think that's a good amount to start with for home repairs. Renovations. Isn't that the same thing? Pretty much is. You know what? I'm going to take this out, one less to deal with, because they are the same thing pretty much. Just put it to the side. Okay. Home emergency. Okay. Home emergency 5, 10, 15, 20. I think we'll do that. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. And now it's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45. And my emergency goals, my emergency envelopes, all of them, my goal is to get to 1,000 minimum and then work my way up from there. Okay, this binder here is our self-care kind of binder and just everything else. So today is the 3rd of the 4th. We will add 5. So it's got 5, 10, 15. Self-care. 5, 10, 15, 20. Clothes and shoes. 5, 10, 15. Fun. Let's add 10. We can, because we can. 15. Holidays, which is for us next is Easter. And I saw some Easter eggs or bunnies on sale. So now it's got 15 at Kohl's, I think, for $6 or Woolworths. So I need 5 for $30, and then I can also probably add, I don't know, some coloring things and things like that. Events. I'm pretty creative when it comes to like gifting my kids and things like that. I don't do the traditional. Okay, this one here. Let's do 15. 5, 10, and 15. 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. Okay, what do we have left? 5, 10, 15. I'm just going to go ahead and add that all into emergency. This emergency here, because we are trying to get to this goal first. And we will be done. Okay, so we'll see. Now it's going to have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 40. 140. I'm a single mom. I have 5 little kids and I need to have emergency money. I don't have any family support from anywhere. I am blessed that the kids' dad does help a lot with the kids, but I still need to have this kind of money because, yeah, his financial situation isn't great, and he might turn around and say, hey, I'm not helping you anymore. I don't know. So I need to be prepared for myself and for my kids. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be doing a savings challenge video, but I won't be filming it today. Maybe later in the week. And I hope to see you all next time. You take care, everyone. And bye for now. Bye-bye.